Okay, let's jump right in. What if I told you that you aren't just a person, but an entire nation? Seriously, today we're going to dive into this really powerful metaphor for understanding our own inner world. And trust me, it has the power to redefine, well, pretty much everything, from the thoughts in your head to who you think you are. So this gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? If your inner world is a nation, a country, who's actually in charge? Who's sitting on the throne? Is it your rational mind? Your feelings? Maybe something else entirely? Getting a handle on this one question, that's the key to unlocking everything else we're going to talk about. All right, so to really get this idea, let's break it down into its basic parts. Just like any country you'd find on a map, a nation, even the one inside you, is built on three main pillars. You've got your sovereignty, which is basically who or what is in charge. Then there's territory, the actual domain or land. And finally, the people, who or what populates this place. We're going to use this simple framework to draw a map of our own inner world. Now, here's where it gets really interesting and maybe a little uncomfortable. What if your nation, that inner world of yours, has been taken over? What if it's under a kind of hostile occupation right now? We're going to start by looking at what this framework calls the kingdom of the snake. And the wild thing is, it's a state that most of us are supposedly living in without even knowing it. So let's look at the pillars of this kingdom. The sovereign, the ruler, it's not some wise king. Nope. It's just cold, hard calculation. A constant gain versus loss logic running the show. The territory? That's our body, our mind, but in this kingdom, it's seen as nothing more than dust, something temporary, just bound to fall apart. And the people, the citizens of this nation, they're what's called dead knowledge. You know exactly what this is. It's those repetitive, anxious thoughts that just go around and around in your head, completely cut off from anything real or meaningful. And this leads to a really crucial point. This way of living, this constant weighing of what do I gain, what do I lose, which gets translated as luck here, it's not freedom. It's not a strategy for winning at life. It's a prison built from the bars of our own anxieties and our endless strategic thinking. Okay, so if it's a prison, how in the world do you get out? Well, the answer here is pretty radical. It's not about trying harder or becoming a better person or any kind of self-help. It's described as this huge event, a great liberation that happens to you, not by you. The whole escape plan hinges on a new understanding of one key word, afini. Now, we usually translate this as forgiveness, right? Like forgiving a sin. But in this context, it means something totally different. It's a release of knowledge. It's not about being forgiven for a mistake. It's about being set free from the ignorance that built the prison in the first place. And this release isn't passive. It's an active, powerful event called eleutherio. Think of it like this. You're not the one filing away at the prison bars. Instead, truth itself with a capital T reaches into your cell and literally pulls you out from under the thumb of that old system. It's a full-on rescue mission, not a DIY project. So what happens after the rescue? What does this brand new liberated nation look like? Well, we move from the old kingdom to what's called the kingdom of the sun. It's a completely new government, a new reality inside. And just look at how the pillars have been completely transformed. The sovereign? It's no longer that cold, calculating gain versus loss machine. Now it's the law of the spirit of life. Your territory, your body and mind, it's not just dust anymore. It becomes a sacred temple, a place anointed with this new knowledge. And the people, your thoughts, those old, dead, repetitive thoughts are gone, replaced by a new kind of knowledge that actually bears witness to this higher truth. I mean, that is just such a powerful shift, isn't it? Your mind, your body, they're not just this temporary shell anymore. They become a holy place, a sacred space that's been consecrated by a totally new, life-giving way of seeing everything. So what's the bottom line here? What's the ultimate result of this whole transformation? It's more than just feeling better. It's a fundamental change in your status, a declaration of a completely new identity. And check out this metaphor for what that freedom actually feels like. The sun is exempt from taxes. Think about that. It means you no longer owe anything to that old kingdom of fear and calculation. You're not indebted to it. Your slate is wiped clean. The debts are canceled, period. And that right there, that is the core identity shift. You go from being a captive, a subject who has to pay taxes to a foreign power, to being the rightful heir, the sovereign ruler of your own nation. It all builds up to this final, triumphant declaration. The old world, that kingdom of the snake inside you, is gone. It's been overthrown. And you are no longer a subject. You are the Son of God, the sovereign heir. So in the end, this whole framework isn't just a cool philosophical idea, is it? It's a direct challenge. It's an invitation to stop seeing yourself as a victim of your own thoughts, a victim of circumstance, and to start seeing yourself as the one who's supposed to be in charge, the rightful ruler. So the final question really isn't just who rules your inner nation, it's, are you prepared to?